Howdy ho neighbors, Radio Goji here.
I'm Soylent Greg.
And welcome back to Link to the Past. When we last left off, I'm downing this life potion because just getting back to the frickin' boss room took out a lot of my health. But I did get a magic potion as well because we're going to need that for the use of the fire rod. Also, while off screen, I did check out some of those other rooms and whatnot. The tiny room actually had a full magic refill inside. And the chest that was in the entrance down the corner there, that had a key inside. A key that we don't need.
A completely redundant key.
So,
but considering there's a completely redundant room...
a completely redundant door.
Yeah.
So basically the tiny room was more useful than that chest. So we're basically getting ready to fucking not miss every shot. Already with this. I have half a mind to, put a fucking safe state here.
No, come on.
We're not doing that. There.
Fuck him up, soft, please. Yes.
Part of the problem is also if the flame hits the spike traps, doesn't go through them, it cancels them out. Right, so I'm gonna hang
on to the medicine.
I'll just hang on to the medicine and
use the spin attack of your people.
Oh. Spin attack, yeah. I don't know why I didn't think to do that before.
I like the slowdown when he does that move. It makes it really easy to dodge.
Yeah, it does. Thanks, hardware limitations.
They probably decided they needed that. I like that emulating hardware limitations. Yeah! Fuck you!
Another heart container. And another crystal waifu.
Oh man, it's been so long since I've had some quality time with my crystal waifu. Oh, it's so good to see you, honey. Oh, yes. Only you truly understand me. I have my decorative pillow. It looks just like you.
No, it's just the decorative. It's just the hug pillow inside of a
Floople. I forgot you named yourself Floople. I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. Do you know the prophecy of the Great Cataclysm? This is the way. Bitch, I just saved you. I do not want to hear about your prophecy. As an evil heart gets the Triforce, a hero is destined to appear. And he alone must face the person who began the Great Cataclysm. Well, that doesn't seem fair. If the evil one destroys the hero, nothing can save the world from his wicked reign except incremental reforms. Only a person of the Knights of Hyrule who protected the royalty of Hylia can become the hero. You are of their bloodline, aren't you?
I guess. Was that established?
Then you must rescue. She's just pushing right on. Zelda without fail. Do you understand?
Yes.
May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. I was kind of hoping for a different reward than, let me tell you all about this. Do you understand?
Good.
I'd actually like to imagine that she just delivers that in a complete monotone. The hero of time must stop the monster. Do you understand? Thank you for saving me. Goodbye. Crystal slowly fades away. So we have the crystals? Is that?
Yeah.
They're in our inventory? So we're carrying these waifus around then.
Yeah.
Talking to them. Whispering sweet nothings.
Maybe you're doing that.
Whispering sweet nothings into their crystals. Link named all of them crystals.
My name is Barry! I don't think that part's even aired yet. Well, yes, by this point, this will be the video before this one going on.
None of them have aired because we're currently shooting them.
I meant in perspective of schedule. That doesn't do anything here. Why did I do that?
But no one came.
But you're still hungry. Oh, wait. No, I wanted to stay in the Dark World, because the next dungeon's in
yeah, you're gonna have to drop in there and go across. Just the way, like, you got to get there. The way you went to get there.
Yeah.
The spoopy. Whatever.
Okay.
Gaze upon our completed map and despair, mortals. Oh yeah, Wall Master taking us right back to the place where we were.
Which is right there, I think. I think he just takes us back there. because that's where we entered.
Yeah, no, that was the...
Yeah.
That's the joke.
Yeah, okay.
It's okay. I'm kind of tired.
Yeah, we've been recording for a long time today. We had an extra
have been
long.
recording for a long time today.
We had an
longer than usual.
We had an extra long Resident Evil video, so
Yeah, usually we goof off a lot, but this time it's between the videos and the...
also
between the videos.
I've been doing a lot of stuff in between videos here too, like go and get potions.
We had to go get a replacement shield. We
Yeah.
had...
Look up how to get said replacement shield. Oh, there's Goat Sea here too. Why am I not
Even though
surprised?
they have Goat Sea in all realities.
Goat Sea is is the one constant.
A
in the
love of
multiverse.
Bionicle is the one thing that unites all the universes. No, please, sir, don't keep me in the bottom. No.
Alright. So now down
My
here
life is over.
we've got Thieves Town. And the Thieves Town,
Hooray!
or Village of Outcasts, I think it's actually called, but whatever. One thing I do want to show off here is
What happened to my precious village?
it's a different village. We established this. It's over here. I don't even know if I can play the game, but there's a one of those chest games. It's over here.
Yep.
I found, at least when I was playing the Game Boy Advance version, this is a really easy way to make money. Because you get to open 2 chests instead of just 1.
Okay, you can open 2 chests for 30 rupees.
Yep. And
Shows well.
some of them have bombs, some of them have like... Okay, this was a bad example.
This is a good way to make money. Gets a bomb on a single rupee.
Some of those...
It's because you said that. Did that happen?
Probably, but
Would
yeah.
you like to give me more money, kid?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's just do it another time, why not? See, there you go, got 50.
Oh, yeah, 50. 51 rupees.
Well, there you go. That made some money there. But that was usually when I was playing the Game Boy Advance version. That's how I made a lot of money, was just playing that over and over again. You also get a piece of heart in there, but I'm not gonna, play that 50 times on camera just to get the piece of heart. Oh, hey tree. Oh, that's right. They don't
Happy
want.
trees. Alright, yeah, let's.
So we
bust
can
that.
pull on that, and this is the 4th dungeon already.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do another. This one isn't nearly as bad as
You may recognize the palette of this one. It's the same as the Thieves' House in the light.
Oh, yeah, it
world
is.
version. Yep.
I didn't think of that.
This basically is the Dark World version of the Thieves' Hideout, more or less.
Because it never disbanded or anything.
Yep. They moved into bigger digs, I guess.
Or they moved in.
Although I don't know who the fuck they're robbing. There's like no one in the Dark World except tentacle monsters and.
You know what it
big
might have been,
dudes.
because, well, it wasn't actually like this until Ganon got the Triforce.
Hey.
What's up? I've got that magazine I don't read.
Hey, how's it going? We have a special guest with us. We're recording. Let's look at the back. Oh, flee! I don't blame you.
He does that a lot.
Alright. So, these lizard men are way cooler than we are.
Oh, wow. They do a lot of damage, too.
They do a lot of damage to my heart.
And we don't even get a defense upgrade until the next dungeon. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I think what it is that this is like the band of thieves that followed Ganon into the Golden World or the Sacred Realm to get the Triforce, and they may have just
There's a crack.
stayed behind,
or not been able to leave.
Not been able to leave. Yeah, and they got turned into lizard people and whatnot, and dungeon bosses and all kinds of stuff.
One dude got turned into a bunny. Let's see. What the hell? He got some money.
It's probably trying to trick you.
It's a secret to everyone.
Well, now it's not. We just showed everybody the secret. Secret spoilers.
That pillar is so happy to have sparks rotating around it. Look at him. He is just so thrilled. He's like, yeah, my friends are over. They rotating around me.
Oh, shit.
I'm having so much fun.
Stay away. Oh, there we go.
There he is.
Whoop.
There he is again. Oh, 2 times. Yeah, fuck him up, lad friend. It's fun to see them playing together.
This is one of those dungeons when I actually, because before when I played the original version of the game, it was always on an emulator, and I would like sometimes like use the disabling the background layers.
Dude, nice. I like it.
Yeah, I don't think I ever played like the I mean, I'm fairly sure I played it legit, but I haven't played the Super Nintendo version that much.
This one's very interesting. It's basically just a series of big rooms.
Well, there are that's basically just the entrance area.
Yeah,
and then when you get
it's
up,
basically several large rooms, but it uses the layers to excellent. To left. Yeah, it's really that's the compass. Damn it! I thought that was gonna be the big key. It's really spectacular how different each and every level is in this game.
For better or worse.
In terms of level design.
Yeah.
There's no even really good Zelda games like Link's Awakening, they don't use upwards and downwards space the way that, this game does. There's one where all of them are, it's a bunch of small dungeons connected outside in the forest. There's this dungeon, which is a large open floor plan with up and down, transversal. There's the Ice Palace, which is almost built like a tower. It's really interesting.
Link's Awakening, like the only one that I think there's only one dungeon in Link's Awakening that has multiple floors on it, and that's the.
Well, I mean, they were
Eagle's
working
Tower.
on I don't hold them for that because they're working around the limitations of the Game Boy.
Right. Even though they did like a whole hell of a lot more with like when the Oracle games came out on Game Boy Color. It still used the Link's Awakening's engine, but they were able to do so much more with it.
Oh, absolutely. No argument here.
Where's that big key? Did I get the big key? No, I didn't.
No, you did not.
What was in that chest like that?
Ah, friend. Ah, friend. Ah, friend. Take me back to a simpler time.
That was just rupees.
7 more minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good. We got save states on this, so.
Yeah, we'll just make a save state. I doubt we'll beat the dungeon in the next 7 minutes.
Yeah. It's not with me, trying to find where the fucking key is. It's fine.
You got him, friend. Fuck him up. Oh my god.
I mean, this is... Yeah, sorry.
Good night. No, it's fine. It's not your fault.
It's
Sorry,
Barry's fault.
YouTube viewers.
It's Barry's fault.
I could never fault Barry for anything.
I blame Capcom then.
Yes,
there wasn't any other way.
It's Natalia's fault.
There wasn't any other way we could have done that.
If Barry didn't have to babysit that girl,
maybe that's it down there.
Already. Yeah, you've got to go around, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's the first I've seen that chest, so...
If he didn't have to babysit that girl, he would have already solved the mystery.
I mean, it's just with that game, like, the only problem I had was because we had to make that like a 40-minute video because there was no good place to stop.
Yeah. Rips the mask off the Overseer's Albert Wesker. I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling Barry.
You meddling Barry.
You meddling stars.
Wesker! Yeah, the big key.
You can open many locks and small keys cannot.
I'm not gonna worry about taking medicine now because we got 2 fairies.
Oh yeah, good call. I'm like, you were about to die, then I'm like, oh yeah, never mind, we've got fairies. We have slave fairies to heal our wounds.
Okay, just gotta make their way up to the big key door. Which is in this room? Well, time to get to work. I mean, it's not a full heal,
Genie, you're free!
I think it only gives us as many hearts as we would have gotten anyway if we had died and then continued. Alright, so now we're in the smaller room, so let's see what we can do. If these skeletons.
Can't get me. Can't get me. Can't get me. Skeletons are masterful trolls.
Like the pillar in the other room is cheering him on.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go up here just to see if they basically do as much as I can before I start opening doors with keys.
Yeah.
That's actually going to be important.
That's
later.
that's the boss room, isn't it?
I think so.
We've got to break something above it to get the light to shine through it or whatnot. Another such a cool thing.
And then they brought them all back for A Link Between Worlds, which, while it was a really, really good game, there's a lot of rehash of this.
Yeah, I feel like I like A Link Between Worlds less than most people because of that.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they were going for a direct sequel, or like an actual sequel to, because in Japan, A Link to the Past is called Triforce of the Gods, and A Link Between Worlds was called Triforce of the Gods too.
That's a pretty badass title, just FYI.
Well, they couldn't call it that over here.
Why not Triforce of the Gods?
Because it had
like a fucking Amon Amarth outlaw.
Because it had God in the title, and this was Nintendo in the 1990s.
Oh. That's why they also couldn't release titles like Ego God Trip 2 and Shigeru Miyamoto Sends Your God to Hell. That was Yoshi's Cookie.
Actually, Miyamoto did make a game called Devil World.
Devil World?
Yeah, it was on the NES.
Why have I not played this?
Because it was never out over here.
What kind of game was it?
It was like a little maze game.
Oh, okay.
And you got a little dude who collected crosses, and the maze moved, like the screen moved the maze around the place at certain intervals.
That's less cool than I was picturing. I was picturing like something like Shin Megami Tensei, but like made by Miyamoto, which would be amazing.
I don't know. I'm thinking of some of the stuff that he's done lately.
Well, this would have been back on the NES.
Yeah, it would have been. It would have been revolutionary at the time, because this was Nintendo before they started focusing everything on fucking gimmicks.
Talk telepathically to the person on the tile. I want to hear them.
Guess who it is?
Loople, it's me, Zelda.
Oh, it's not Sahasrahla. What the?
It's not Sahasrahla.
I thought it was Sahasrahla.
Don't be deceived by the magic of blind the thief, Peter.
Thanks. Thanks for the super tip.
Oh, check the map. Are you over that room?
No.
No, okay.
That's on the other side.
Yeah, okay. So you want to bomb the floor on the other side.
I'm still gonna bomb it here though. I think you can just... That can do something. No,
nope.
It's not. What does doing this do?
What?
It says no, and ropes with skulls on them.
Afraid not. Every member of the Snakes gets a skull. Okay.
Oh, there's a crystal switch someplace.
Yeah, you got to go downstairs, trigger the switch, and one of those skulls has a switch under it.
Oh.
Put a bomb next to the thing and run. That's what I would do. Or yeah, do that. That'll work.
Ha!
That's smart too. Do. You should have just enough time to meet with somebody, and then.
Oh, look at all the light.
Oh, yeah, that's odd. I wonder if there's something we do with this light. Okay, I'm not even going to try to pretend. We're way past the point of spoilers.
Whoa.
I like how it re-gives you that you can pick up and throw a bomb you placed. Just to make sure that you're aware of that.
Damn it! These guys are no joke. And they give you more bombs from those.
Wait, you don't meet the person in here? Where do you meet them?
Well, we gotta bomb this anyway.
Yeah.
And
So that will let the sunlight in.
I'm just gonna dash through here. These guys are seriously... Everything in this dungeon takes out 2 hearts every time it hits me.
I know. Alright, that's time.
Alright.
3, 2, Uno.
Alright, so,
Alright, so that's time.
we're gonna go ahead and, pause the game here in this super safe trap room.
Very, very safe.
And, when we come back, we'll see what all the hubbub is about this boss and the light and everything. So, until then, I've been Rado Goji.
And I'm Soylent Greg.
Yeah, I think he fell asleep. And,
No.
we'll be here next time. Join us, won't you?